Hello, hello, hello. Does anybody see me? Just checking out this new system, trying to make something work, seeing how we like it. It's kind of weird not knowing whether I'm live or not live. I'm running this through OBS today, so I'm just gonna check real quick and see. Yeah, it looks like I'm live. All right. Well, cool. That's very cool. I didn't know how this worked. I didn't know what this looks like. Hey, Sly, I've got a nice Western coming in soon. Hope you like it. So we'll go ahead and shout out the chat real quick. But basically all we're going to be doing today is showing off a few books. I work from home now, so I have the opportunity to kind of go live when I want to, or, I don't really do it much at lunch. Sometimes I'll go out and eat or pay bills or something like that, but it's kind of nice. I thought if I could just shoot on here and go live and see how it looked. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm not using StreamYard because it's not really going to invite anybody to join me because it's so short. And then also I wondered if when I do the live streams, if this might have better quality than the StreamYard, because StreamYard's at like 720 unless you want to pay an arm and a leg, and I need both my arm and my leg to keep working. So, all right, so let's go ahead and shout out the chat. I don't think I can highlight it, though. That's like, I know there's a way, but I might learn some of that stuff later. But we got M3 Lions or Millions information booth. You tell me. Benny C's in the house. Christina Payne's here. Varangian Vigilante, Las Cruces, Ranger Sly. Good to see you all here. Let's just get into it. We're gonna show off some books today. First one is we're going back to the Golden Age for Superman number 87. You guys know I collect these doppelganger covers. What do you think of that? Superman is, I love it. I love to see doppelgangers. I don't know what it is. It's part of what I collect. It's just fun. It's just fun to see. And Superman is always good for those because oftentimes he'll do the old doppelganger routine. So very cool. And this one is The Thing from 40,000 BC, which I think makes future appearances as well in the Superman catalog. I believe he features again. When you're good with OBS, you can cut the StreamYard people into OBS. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not even trying to do all that. I'll figure that out some other day. So there you go. All right. Next up is a super special book for me. So you guys may or may not know I'm picking up the pre-code Harvey run of Dick Tracy. So that was a mycomicshop.com auction win, and this one is as well. So this is, I'm picking up the pre-code Harvey run of Dick Tracy. It's kind of a lot, but we get through it. So anyway, here is Dick Tracy number 30, and it's got the Great Bride there. So it says shaky in this issue. Shaky, blackmail racket, and stop the car, Dick. There's a girl in the middle of the road. You'll hit her. Like Dick Tracy, the greatest detective on earth, really needs this little pipsqueak to tell him to stop the car because there's a girl on the road. But what makes this one extra special is that it, and I don't generally collect just because of this reason. In fact, I've only picked up one book in the past that I bought at a convention just because of this feature. But this book is a double cover. Look at how clean and pretty that second cover is. You see all the tanning on the front cover, and then look at that. Isn't that great? I love that. All right, good stuff. So double cover in the collection, achievement unlocked. I had one other double cover in the collection, and I think it was a Sea Agents or something. And it was okay, but I really just bought it because it was a double cover. And so now I have a book that I actually was collecting anyway and really like. And that's kind of where I'm at on publishing errors and things of that nature. I don't care to collect something just because it has a gimmick to it of an error. But if it is something that I was already collecting and was already on the hunt for, and I can get one that has the error and it doesn't interrupt the story or the art in any way, then yes, I'm down with that. So that's what we got here. Dick Tracy in the Harvey Run, number 30. Some more pre-code action for you. Next up, we have some original art. So if you go onto mycomicshop.com, they usually, on the auctions, they'll have this guy named Ron, I think Williams is his name. And there's always some art by this guy. So my guess is that this guy probably does like some kind of maybe in-house work, or he's somebody's kid, or who knows. I really don't know. I can't find out much information on this artist, but I do enjoy the art. And this one is from Star Wars. And it is an Ewok running from a walker. Isn't that great? I just think that's great. Now, my problem with this is I don't know how to display it. Because judging by the signature, I think it goes like this. But wouldn't it also make sense if it was more like that? But then what am I supposed to hang this picture crooked? And I could do it like that maybe, but that seems really off to me because the ground is definitely like this. So you guys let me know in the comments or in the chat how you would manage this piece of art. I think I'm going to do it like that, but I just can't decide. So let me know. So there's some original art. Ewoks running for their lives. Ranger Sly says, sweet double cover. Gray Man, comics for lunch. Yes, because instead of let them eat cake, I say let them eat comics. That's what I believe. So, all right. Next we have Adventure Comics number 416. You guys know that I am into Supergirl and then all the lovely ladies throughout, and it actually is a wraparound cover. There's even more lovely ladies on the back. So the women of DC, and they call it World's Greatest Super Females. So look at that. Horizontal looks better in Sly's opinion, which would be this way. So yeah, that doesn't, maybe so. So I may go with that. Thank you. Diagonally, look, that's going to be the hardest thing to do. So thanks for that, Gray Man. So yeah, 100 pager. It's a little rough on the edge here. It's missing like the very bottom. But other than that, looks pretty good. And there you go. And for the, I think we're coming up on the 10th annual Bondage Cover Showcase, we'll have right there some Wonder Woman very awkwardly tied up, probably by Cheetah, and a woman in red, whom I do not know, fights Villainy Inc. So there you go. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we're looking forward to checking that out. We'll just dabble our toe a little bit into some facsimiles. I don't go crazy over these, but here's Detective Comics, the Batman. I have the Action number 1, so getting the Tech 27 seems like a thing to do for the reprints. And people are like, those are books I'll never own, so I bought the reprint. I'm like, okay. So I think it's cool to say that it's a book you'll never own. I guess that's okay. I don't think I'll ever own this book. But if I ever did hit the lottery and become a gazillionaire, it would be on the list of things to buy. Like, there's some things I would truly never own, like a helicopter. I don't think I would ever own a helicopter. 1, because I don't want to fly one. 2, because I don't really want to ride in one. And 3, because if I ever need something that far away that bad, I can probably afford the Uber or the Uber Eats to bring it to me. So I'm not really going to worry about ever owning a helicopter. However, if I did have enough money for a helicopter, I would buy a Tech 27. So I'm not going to say that I will absolutely never own this. But in the meantime, I'll take the facsimile. So there you go. All right. Next up, we have some Adam Hughes goodness. And what's great about this is it also fits into my bondage cover collection. So it's probably going to go in the next showcase. It was recommended to me by a viewer, and I appreciate that. I already knew of its existence, and I've almost bought it a couple of times, but couldn't find one at a fair price. And this one was just a couple of bucks. So there you go. We've got Legion number 35. Yeah. Legion number 35 with a great Adam Hughes bondage cover there. It says, "Sorry, folks. Dreamer can't be in this issue. She's a bit tied up." Look at that. I'd say that's more than a bit. I think that is a complete tie-up option. I don't think she's getting out of this without some bumps and bruises. So, for no better reason, part 1. Look at that. I think that's fantastic. Great bondage cover. Happy to have it. Thank you to whoever recommended it. Some of these books I picked up some time ago, so my memories get a little fuzzy about it all. Great Man says, "Good creative, hanging it." Let's see. Martin says that, yes, displays in correct angle, then it looks abstract. Ranger Sly says, 100 pagers are always an instant pickup. Whenever I find one in decent shape and decent price, when I become less and less common. They're becoming less and less common. Yes, I believe that. And then, yeah. All right, so there you go. Next, we have I guess a key. I don't know. This particular type of key is generally fairly low on my key list. So I think first appearance, my favorite first appearances are first appearances that happen on the cover. So a villain or a hero's first appearance on the cover and in the story. And I like it best when there's no ambiguity of first cameo, which I don't even believe in, or anything like that being in the past, that this is their first appearance hands down and it's on the cover. And it doesn't have to be in their own title, but it's nice when it is. So first appearance, first title, all that is nice when it all comes together. It's rare because oftentimes characters get tried out in a grander series or a larger or an anthology type series or something bigger, and then they end up getting their own book, a few issues after their first appearance. So in this case, that's kind of similar to here, where we have kind of a first appearance. It's a first in title. So here is Harley Quinn number 1. With Harley Quinn. And people will make the argument that there are some more appearances of Harley Quinn prior to this. Of course, in Batman Adventures there is, and I'm pretty sure Mad Love is before this as well. So, but her first ongoing series, first ongoing title, a great Dotson cover. I think it's Terry and Rachel on this one. It is. Terry and Rachel Dotson. We're just going to take a moment to appreciate this art. So we're going to start out at the fun little booties, work our way up. Some great ab twisting. That's difficult to do in art, is to twist those abs. And then throwing her shoulders back. I think that's fantastic. So you got the big oversized gun, a nice happy smile. This is the way I like Harley Quinn, kind of a happy-go-lucky. The thing that makes her crazy is that she's so happy. And she probably shouldn't be, because she is in a terrible relationship and she lives a life of crime. So, there's that. And then here's another kind of quasi first appearance. We're not going to get too into the weeds on this one. But this one is a Harley Quinn number 9. Another Terry and Rachel Dotson cover. And this one has, I believe it's the first appearance of the hyenas. Of her pet hyenas. And it's just a really fun cover. I always love, Superman comics were good about this, and really DC in general, having a lot of things going on in the background, almost like jokes going on. So you've got all these people, chasing down, lots of additional characters. You got bombs going off, and it's just fun stuff. It's just a lot of fun. So, again, that's the kind of stuff I enjoy. So here you have Harley Quinn number 9 for that. that's it. That's my quick lunchtime haul. Between this and getting a drink and maybe just grabbing a sandwich. But, basically I'll just do these. Bud and Lou. There you go. Is that the name of the hyenas? I suppose it is. I probably should have closed that window so that the brightness wasn't so big, but whatever. It's a pretty day out. It's freezing, but it's pretty. And I don't know what happened. I didn't know it was going to start automatically, but it did. So I guess there's probably a little blank space at the beginning. Not really sure how that works, but I'll get that fixed for next time. All right, looking forward to seeing the Western. Yeah, we've got some Westerns coming up, and actually some war comics, which I don't generally collect, but sometime maybe even this weekend or early next week, I'll be showing off. I bought a huge amount. To me, what's a huge amount? Like over 20 Golden Age books. And they'll all be showing up this weekend. So hopefully they come in good shape and everything looks good, and I can, check out the condition and everything, and we'll see how it goes. So, all right, that's it. We'll catch you next time. And we are in Bub's World. This is Bub's Comics. It gets a little confusing, but remember to read a comic. Don't apologize for the glare. And as we'll likely say for these lunchtime comics shows, remember, let them eat comics. Bye-bye.